People pleasing. We've all been there. We've all done that. We've all had phases in our lives where we prioritized other people's needs before ourselves. We've all had places and moments in our lives where we felt the need to please someone else, to put someone else on the pedestal and put our own needs, our own wants aside to appease another person, to satisfy another person. I know growing up, majority of my life, I always put people before me. I would shrink myself. I would dim my light so people felt more comfortable around me, because I noticed that whenever I shine bright, whenever I allowed myself to be seen, to be valued, people would be intimidated. People would be scared. And so to make people feel more comfortable, I would shrink myself. I would make myself feel small. I would have people-pleasing tendencies. We have all been there. We have all done it. As you mature, you start to realize your people-pleasing tendencies. You start to realize, I'm serving people more than I'm serving myself. I'm giving more to people than I'm giving to myself. I'm pouring into people who don't even pour into me. When you start to have these realizations, you start to have these reflections, you start to look at a lot of relationships in your life and you start to realize these relationships are not serving me. I'm caring about someone who doesn't care about me. I'm loving someone who doesn't love me. They're not showing up for me the way that I show up for them. I am pleasing to them. I am succumbing to them. And when you have this realization and you really learn to love yourself, you start to realize, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to people please anymore. I want to validate myself. I want to appease myself. I want to satisfy myself. And when you have that realization, you don't know where to begin. You're like, okay, I want to make this change, but how do I make this change? I have overcame my people-pleasing tendencies. I have healed. I have worked on myself. I have done a lot of reflecting on things. And because of that, I came to several huge realizations that have helped me to release these tendencies. And so that's why I'm making this video today, to share with you all how to stop people-pleasing. Let's get started with the first one. How to stop people-pleasing. Accept them for who they are. Oftentimes, as people-pleasers, when we meet someone, we have expectations or we create imaginations of who that person is. And a lot of times, people cannot meet our expectations because we don't know them, they don't know us. We can't change them, we can't control them, and they can't do that either with us. And so when someone shows you that they are inconsistent, accept it. When someone shows you that they don't care about you, accept it. I'm not saying that you need to allow it into your life. I'm not saying that you need to continue to have a friendship or a relationship with that person. But what I am saying is accept them for who they are. When you let people show themselves, they will do it. When you give people the time to reveal themselves to you, when you give people time to tell you who they are, they will. And when they do, believe them. Accept it. If you notice that someone has a big ego, believe it. They're showing you exactly who they are. Don't sit there and see that big ego and think, oh, no. They can change. They can change. They can be selfless. They can be giving. No, they're showing you they're egotistical. They are showing you that they are arrogant. They are showing you that they are selfish. So accept who they are showing you that they are. They're showing you exactly their character. They're showing you exactly their morals, their belief systems. And it's up to you to decide what you want to do with that information. Every day, people are giving us information about themselves, whether that's voluntarily or involuntarily. And it's up to you what you want to do with that information. And so what I say is, when someone shows you who they are, accept it. Believe them the first time. The more you learn to just accept that this is who this person is, the less you will feel the need to try to control them. The less you will feel the need to try to appease to them. Because the main reason why we want to people please is because we're anxiously attached. We're anxiously attached because we want to be in control. We're anxiously attached because we fear abandonment. We're anxiously attached because we want to be chosen. We're anxiously attached because we want to be validated. We want to be cared for. We want to be loved on. All these different things. And that's why we try to people please, because we think that if we prioritize their needs and take on their burdens, take on their responsibilities as our own, they will choose us. They will come back around. And a lot of times they won't. If they do, it's just an ego boost. They want something from you. It's not because they value you. It's not because they care about you. They just want what you are giving them. And so if you want to release that people-pleasing tendency, the first step to do is to accept them for who they are. Look at the facts. Be logical. Who are they showing up as every single day? Do they show care the way that you show care? Do they show generosity the way that you show generosity? If they are not meeting the standards that you want in a connection, accept that that's just who they are and proceed with that information how you will. The next step into releasing people-pleasing tendencies is to realize that it's not always about you. Sometimes it's about them. Sometimes as people pleasers, right? We'll meet someone, they're warm, they're kind, they're sweet to us. Then all of a sudden they pull away. And so it creates this tension. It creates a problem, if you will. And a lot of times as people pleasers, when we have that problem, we feel the need to take it on as our own responsibility. We think, oh, I did something wrong. Did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Oh, I need to fix it. I need to fix it. I need to fix it. I need to be overly nice again. I need to overcompensate. I need to do more. I need to give more. I need to fix this. I need to fix this. And a lot of times when people pull away, when that problem occurs, when that tension occurs, it's not really even about you. It's more so about them. Sometimes people pull away because they're overwhelmed by life. Sometimes people pull away because they're just not interested. Sometimes people pull away because they're interested in somebody else. Sometimes people pull away because they're emotionally manipulative. There's so many different ways as to why a person would pull away. Sometimes it's genuinely not about you. Sometimes it's just about them. That's just who they are. When you get triggered as a people pleasing person, you have to realize that a lot of times that trigger has nothing to do with you. That problem, that tension has nothing to do with you. It's a them problem. It's not a you problem. And so when you come to that realization and you realize, wow, okay, this person's being a little weird. I know in my heart of hearts I haven't done anything. I know in my heart of hearts I've been kind, I've been respectful, I've been generous. I know I've done nothing wrong. Then why do I need to take on this burden? Why do I need to fix this problem when the problem's not even mine to begin with? The problem is theirs, not mine. If they had a problem with me, they should have the confidence, the courtesy to come talk to me about it, and then we can figure things out. But if you don't come to me about a problem, it's not my problem. It's yours. It's theirs. And so the more you realize that when that tension occurs, that problem occurs, that it's a them problem, it's not a you problem, the less likely you will feel the need to please them. You gotta realize, honey, you cannot please everyone. I don't care how much love you give. I don't care how much care you give. I don't care how much generosity you give. I don't care how much this person lives rent-free in your head. You will not be able to please everybody. That is just human nature. That is the human experience. You are going to do things that some people love, and you're going to do some things that some people don't like. That is the human experience. We all have opinions. We all have perspectives. We all have perceptions, different morals, different beliefs systems. So no matter what you do, I don't care how hard you try to please, you will not please everyone, and you will not please them every single time. So learning to accept that I can't please everyone will make you less likely want to please people. Because what's the point of trying to please someone if you know you can't please anyone, really? Why waste your breath? Why waste your energy if you know that overly giving to someone, overly caring for someone isn't really going to please them? It's not going to change them. It's not going to make them a better person. It's not going to make them choose you. You think it will, but most of the time it won't, because you can't control a person. If a person wants to choose you, they will choose you. You don't need to try to pry them or convince them that you should be chosen. They'll just choose you. And so when you come to that realization of I can't please everyone, you will be less likely to want to please people. You will want to please yourself more. You will want to satisfy yourself more, because at the end of the day, the only person that you should really care to satisfy is yourself, because you know what you want. You know what you like. You know what you don't like. You don't know what other people like or don't like. They may say they like this one thing, but actually they don't. You don't know people's intentions. You don't know how honest they are, but you know what you want. You know what you need. So focus on that. Focus on what you need. Focus on what you want, and realize that you can't please other people, so you might as well please yourself. I have a whole video about this, about satisfying yourself and not satisfying others. So if you want me to go more in depth in that, definitely check out that video. It's on my YouTube channel. I'll definitely try to post it somewhere so you guys can check it out. But realize you can't please everyone. No matter how hard you try, no matter how much you give, you will not please everyone. And the fourth step to releasing people-pleasing tendencies is to realize it's okay to do nothing. A lot of times as people pleasers, when something shifts, when something occurs, we feel the need to do something. I gotta fix this. I gotta have a conversation with them. I gotta please them. I have to satisfy them. I have to do. We feel as though we have to do something. But I want you to understand that you don't. You don't owe anyone anything. No one owes you anything. You don't have to do anything. If there's weird tension, let there be tension. If there's awkwardness, let there be awkwardness. It's okay to do nothing. If you didn't cause the problem, it's not your problem. It's okay to do nothing. It's okay to just let things be. It's okay to let bygones be bygones. I remember one time my people-pleasing tendencies were getting very triggered by this person that I really was interested in getting to know. When I got triggered by this person, because this person I felt like was interested in getting to know me, wanting to have a friendship with me, and then all of a sudden they pulled back, and that triggered my people-pleasing tendencies. I was like, oh my gosh, they're pulling away. Did I do something wrong? I started to spiral. But as I started to heal those people-pleasing tendencies, One day I had this realization. Wait a minute, Kendra. You don't have to do anything. What is there to fix? You don't have a problem with this person. This person doesn't have a problem with you. And if they do have a problem with you, they should come to you and talk about it with you. But if they don't have a problem with you. As far as you know, they don't have a problem with you. You don't have a problem with them. And when I told myself that it's okay to do nothing, I realized, wow, I don't have to do anything. It's okay to say, hey, this ain't my problem. This ain't my burden. Not my monkeys, not my circus. This is on them. This is for them to figure out. It's okay to do nothing. Honestly, I encourage it. When you literally allow yourself to not people please, when you literally say, no, I'm not going to do anything today. I'm not going to give any energy to this person today. I'm going to focus on myself. All that energy, that care, that generosity I give to that person, I'm going to give it to myself. I'm not giving them anything today. When you make that decision, the people pleasing tendencies over time, they will decrease. They will go away because you are training your nervous system that it's safe to do nothing, that it's safe to not always people please. Because oftentimes the reason why we people please is because our nervous system got triggered. Our nervous system needs clarity. Our nervous system needs validation. And when you train your nervous system to be like, it's okay, we don't have to do anything. It's okay. This is just who they are. Let's just accept it. It's okay. It's not about me. It's about them. It's okay. I'm not going to please everybody, but I can learn to just please myself. When you train your nervous system to do those 4 different steps that I said, I promise you your people pleasing tendencies will go away. It's not going to happen overnight. It takes practice. It takes training. Give yourself grace because you will make mistakes. But the more you train your nervous system in these 4 different ways, I promise you, you will not people please anymore. Keep pouring into yourself. Pour into the people who pour into you. Pour into yourself. The more you pour into yourself, the more abundance you will receive. Because I know that the more when I pour more into myself than into other people, I'm more happy in life. But when I'm pouring more into others than myself, I'm miserable because I'm pouring into people who aren't worthy of my energy and my time. So if you do these 4 steps, I promise you, your people-pleasing tendencies will go away. They will dissipate. Accept them for who they are. It's not about you, it's about them. Realize you're not going to please everybody and that it's okay to do nothing. Work on those 4 things, and I promise your life will change. You will learn to prioritize yourself instead of prioritizing others. So I hope that this video helps you all. I know this is a longer one. It's a different one, but it really was put upon my heart to share this with other people because I really want us to work on loving ourselves and pouring into the people who pour into us. I want us to see our value. I want us to see our worth, and it begins with realizing our people-pleasing tendencies and overcoming those triggers and overcoming those traumas so that we can re-regulate our nervous system for our highest good. I will see y'all on the next one. I love y'all. Peace, love, and joy.